Happy Fun Fold Friday! So this order was a super fun birthday card from one of my favorite people to one of her work bestie. So I was going to say one of her work friends, but it's her work bestie. And she asked me to incorporate the colors red and pink. And she told me that this friend, her bestie, loves music, baking, naps, and heels. And then she said the rest is up to me. She just wants it to be a fun fold and to go ahead and have creative freedom and do whatever I want as long as I can incorporate most of those elements. So I tried my darndest to incorporate those. So I found the cutest little people from Ink Road Stamps. And one of them was on the couch chilling, listening to music. One of them was taking a nap. The other one was baking, wearing heels. I know you can't see her feet, but she's like in the cute little 50s baker dress. Anyways, so I thought that worked really well. And then I'm incorporating red and pink, but I also wanted to incorporate like a pretty teal just to give it, I don't know, some contrast. That's the word I'm looking for. Oh my gosh, sorry. So I went ahead and I ink blended all of those. Then I splattered it with water to give it like a fun tie-dye galaxy kind of feel, just to bring in all those colors. And then I had this really cool card, I don't know, like card design, card base from Concord and Ninth. And it's like a triple stack stand-up card. It's really cool. And then I have this Brutus Monroe stencil that's like a cassette tape. And so I was like, sweet, it's like retro music. And it's like with the galaxy tie-dye theme. I just thought it all kind of worked together. I really enjoyed it. So I went ahead and used my brand new Tim Holtz texture paste, and it's actually black, but it's like a velvet butter texture. It was so cool. And it dries, when it dries, it's like a velvet texture. Like it feels like velvet, but it's on there. Like you can rub your fingers across it and it's not going to flake off. It's really cool. And then I loved taking all these pieces of tape off. It was so satisfying. And I'm just sealing that with my cling wrap so it doesn't dry out. Once you open the paste, you need to make sure you seal it. Taking all this tape off was so fun. So satisfying. Am I right? Ah! I only did that back panel because right there is where it bends to turn into the fun fold. So that's why I didn't do it on those sides either. And then I had this really cute cookie stencil from Kindred Stamps. And so I wanted to incorporate cookies all over the card to represent the baking. So I had fun making my little chocolate chip cookies. I used my Distress Oxide inks, and I wanted them to have like a fun chocolate baked look. So I did that one, and then you add the other part of the stencil for the chocolate chips. And I actually do those in black because once it's blended in with that golden brown, it actually looks like chocolate. It doesn't look black at all. It looks dark brown. See? Isn't that perfect? And so I just needed to seal all those in because they are the Distress Oxides that I used. I need to put the Distress Glaze on there, the micro glaze, and that seals it in. It makes the colors pop, and it makes it so it's no longer water reactive. So if I were to splash water on that, it wouldn't get any more of those drip marks. So I was just showing you the difference between the ones I've done and the one I haven't done yet. You can really see how much the color pops and how much more bold it is, and it just looks really good. And I was able to put the glaze on top of those little cassette pieces that I did with the texture paste, and it didn't fudge at all. Like it's there, it's stuck in place. And I just happened to have a punch that was the perfect size for my cookies, so I went ahead and punched most of those out. I left a strip out that I was gonna put on the envelope, but then I was like, nah, it doesn't really fit anywhere. So I just used the ones that I punched out with the little circles. And then here I am adding the steps. There are 3 of them, and it creates like a platform, and it stands up just like that. How cute, right? And so then I needed to start assembling and decorating. So there's my cute lazy girl on the couch listening to music, and there's my baker lady, and then here's my nap taker. And then I used the packaging from something that I bought to make a little invisible arm so I could have the happy birthday stamp pop up from the back, so it looks like it's floating on top of the card. Isn't that fun? It's kind of cool. And then I made a bunch of these fun little banners that look like crepe paper decorations. And then I added some cookies, you know, just all around the card, and some musical notes up by the happy birthday. And then the back just looked weird, so I decided to glue on a plain white piece to make it nice and crisp. And then I decorated that as well, but I also left space so she could write her message, her happy birthday message. And then I gotta make a cool envelope. You know me, can't have something boring. So I wanted to use the really bright, vibrant pink. I mean, isn't that not the prettiest pink? It's so pretty. So yeah, I made it really big so I could fit the tallness of the card with the width of the card. The card does fold down flat, which I like, but I still wanted to give it enough room to breathe, I guess. Anyway, so I was making it coordinated. So I did the banners, the cookies, and I also added a little musical note thing because she loves music. And then she's turning 22, so she asked me to incorporate that. So I did those fun star stamps for the numbers 22, and then that's the finished product. What do you think? And to see how it bends and folds flat. And the cookies match the cookies on the little tray that she's holding, and it's got red and pink with bits of teal. Isn't that so cute? You see, and there's this space in between the banners where she can write her message. And then the invisible little thing where the happy birthday is, and it stands up so she can stand it up on her work desk and look at it all the time. And I love it. Isn't it so cute? And here are my still shots. And that's the front, the back. That was the envelope with it. And then here it is standing up. So cute, right? I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good day. Love you. Bye.